Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Racha Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and have taught me this truth, and shalom to the elect that are listening and learning. Okay, and I want to do a quick lesson. Okay, and on the so-called white man not being able to make it, man. Okay, because everyone's got this inclusion. Everyone has got this inclusion philosophy, doctrine in the world, where if you're a Christian, then anyone can just make it. Well, the scriptures don't say that, man. Okay, the scriptures clearly tell you that those that are going to be saved from this coming destruction, okay, is the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay, so not only is no heathens going to make it, but not only, but also the wicked of our people ain't going to make it too. Okay, they're going to get destroyed on this side, but ultimately they're going to be good in the kingdom. All right, when they're in their right minds, because they're Israel. Okay, princes of the power. But as for you heathen, especially the basis of men, which is Esau, you're not going to have no 1-2 Edomites that are going to make it, man. Okay, I'm going to show you that in the scriptures. This is Daniel chapter 12. Excuse me. Okay, this is Daniel chapter 12, verse 10. It says, many shall be purified and made white and tried. Okay, and we're going through a purification process, man. Okay. And it says, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. And we're the wise. Now the wicked, they're not going to understand, man. Let's quickly get Malachi, the 1st chapter, and the 4th verse. It says, whereas Edom saith, and Edom being what? The so-called white man. We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of them. Okay, he's talking about who? The so-called white man. The border of Edom, the Edomites, that's their true biblical nationality. That's their name of the nation. Adawam in the Hebrew. Okay, which means red, by the way. Okay. It says, the border of wickedness and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. So wherever they are, that's the wicked. That's where the wicked are. So they're the wicked of the scriptures, man. All right. And the Lord has indignation against them forever. The Lord hates them. That's in, if you read up a verse, it says what? But let's read it from verse 2. It says, I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, because the Lord's people, his portion is what? Jacob, okay? Whose name was changed to Israel. That's you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and anyone else that descends back to the seed of the man called Jacob, okay? And it says, and I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. So the Lord hates Esau, okay? No Edomite's going to make it on the chariots, man. And that's why I said anyone that descends back to the seed, okay, of Jacob, because like myself, okay, there's a lot of Jake out there that look like the so-called white man, okay, in appearance, in the flesh, but really our seed, our lineage goes back, okay, our forefathers goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, okay. But because Jake, we sleep with the women of the other nations, the children come out looking different. Okay, but the seed, it's all about the seed. That's why in Numbers quickly, let me quickly read that. Numbers 1:18, it says, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the 2nd month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families. Okay, their pedigrees. It says, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from the 20 years old up and upward by their polls. And you get them small hats. They talk about the mothers. The scriptures ain't dealing with it. That's how you know they ain't the people, man. Okay, this is about the fathers line. Okay, patriarchal. So what your father is, that's what you are in terms of your nation. Okay. So you are going to get, so-called white looking Jakes, Israelites. All right. And furthermore, you're going to get so-called white looking Jakes that are going to be serving the Lord, man. All right. Now, when the elect are getting beamed up, you're going to have elect from all over the world, okay, looking different, man. That's in Isaiah 11. Let's read that. Hold on. 11:11, it says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people." Who's the Lord's people? The Israelites. "Which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea." Okay, so we're scattered around. Okay. He even mentioned the islands of the sea. You're gonna get Jake that look like so-called Japhites, okay, which that's like like the Rock, for example, or you get like a they call them the Minoan. You had the ancient Picts. You got Japhites scattered around the world, man. Yeah, the Aborigines in Australia. Okay. You're going to get Jakes amongst those heathens. All right. Egypt, it mentioned. Okay, it mentioned Assyria. So in that Middle East region, okay, you got so-called Arabs over there, Syrians, whatever. Okay, amongst them, you're going to get, a lot of them are Israelites, man. You're going to get Israelites amongst them. So there's going to be a great salvation, man. But you know what? Okay, no heathen is going to be saved, man. All right, the heathen are going into slavery. Okay, that's what what's their future judgment. Okay, and the main enemy out of these heathen. Okay, because all these heathens have done us wrong. Okay, the main enemy out of these heathen is the Edomites, man. Okay, and so there ain't gonna be no Edomites being saved. Now, the only way that the Edomites aren't gonna be destroyed by the missiles, right, is you're gonna have the select few that are gonna go directly into slavery. We're gonna be slapping chains on them. Okay, starting with the elites, and that's in Psalms 149. That's not salvation. Okay, that's damnation, man. This is Psalms 149, verse 7. It says, "To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people." So we're going to be executing vengeance upon the heathen. "To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron." So when we pull them out them bunkers that they're going to be in World War III, they're going to go straight into slavery, straight to work, man. Okay, clean up them dead bodies. "To execute upon them, because there's going to be a lot of dead. To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord." Who's the saints? Let's quickly just read that. All right. Verse 13, it says, "Let them praise the name of the Lord, for his name alone is excellent." And that's Yahweh Shmi Hoshai. "His glory is above the earth and heaven. He also exalteth the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints." So let's find out who they are. "Even of the children of Israel." That's who it's dealing with, man. That's the saints. "A people near unto him, praise ye Yahweh Shmi Hoshai." I'm going to go to Psalms 147. Let's read verse 19. "He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel." So the understanding is only going to be given to his people. "He have not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord." So there ain't going to be no Edomite or Ishmaelite or Moabite, okay, of that actual seed creeping up and just, getting beamed up. That's not going to be standing next to you in a chariot. That's not going to be happening, man. Okay. This is a spiritual thing. All right. The Lord is calling Israel. That's his called, man. All right. And then there's going to be the chosen out of that. But the Lord is dealing with Israel, point blank and period, man. Okay. So if you got someone that's looking like a different nation, that's because they're an Israelite. All right. And you can tell through the spirit. All right. So it ain't going to be no last minute Edomites, up in the chariot, man. Okay. This is Obadiah chapter 1. Which we already read about the wicked not understanding. But I'm just going to close out on this. This is Obadiah 1 and 18. It says, "And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them, and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it." So that's a future prophecy, where after these Edomites serve their hardcore bondage for 1,000 years, we're going to round them up and we're going to completely get rid of the whole lineage of Esau, man. Burn them up. Okay, put them in a pit and burn them up, man. So, hey, that's the future judgment for Esau, the one that the Lord hates. Okay, but everlasting life is promised unto Jacob, the one that the Lord loves. Okay. So, hey, man, Lord willing, that's the edifying lesson. Just a quick one. With that, man, I'm going to say shalom.